Welcome to the Brunswick Virtual Tour. This home's exterior features custom changes, including stunning stone around the garage area, adorned with the elegant Laurel Cavern Asher stone option and complemented by Scottish thistle vinyl siding. The roof has been elevated to a 9/12 pitch and is accompanied with shake-style vinyl and accent windows on the gables. Step inside to discover an interior that stays true to the original plan with subtle modifications to meet the homeowner's needs. Throughout the home, you'll find durable and stylish LVP flooring. Showcased here is Ballard 980 smoked. In the kitchen, new Catalonia granite countertops are paired with white Sinclair cabinets, offering a timeless traditional flair. The brushed nickel hardware really adds a touch of elegance to the space. The home does offer a versatile space to the front, ideal for a home office or living room or potentially another bedroom. The dining room is conveniently located right off the kitchen, providing the perfect setting for gathering and meals. Next, we'll head on over to the owner's bedroom. The whole entire home on the inside has been painted Sherwin-Williams City Loft. The Brunswick does have a touch over 1,800 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, and a 2-car garage. And we will head into the owner's bathroom. And this space features a luxurious 42 by 60 tile shower with 12 by 12 tiles. We see the color here, umber, and a fiberglass shower pan. And here is the walk-in closet for the Brunswick. Here is bedroom number 2. Bathroom number 2, which sits right in between bedrooms 2 and 3, and here's bedroom number 3. And now we'll head on right back outside to see the stunning screen porch. This really offers a tranquil space, perfect for relaxing, enjoying this beautiful lot that these homeowners have. Hey Don, how are you doing today?
Great, Lisa. How you doing today?
Good, good. So we are going to go over a little bit about our equity program and our equity process.
Yeah, what's neat about our equity program, and this is really important, there's 3 primary reasons why folks choose us as their builder. And the first one is our homeowner equity program, where you can build equity into your home. And often folks ask me, what is equity? You know, we've heard home equity loans and all these things. It's great. Equity is value that you can add to your home that will add to your assets and actually help you provide for your family more in the future. And you're going to see it's really a pretty cool program. And the bottom line is you can save between $12,000 and $15,000 versus using another builder. And that equity, just imagine what you can do with that. You can help put your kids through college and just add for your retirement and all. And our whole program is set up, Lisa, to really focus on that equity.
It really has. And we've definitely seen a lot of success with this program, with people moving into their homes and having instant equity, basically.
Yeah, what most builders do, and they'll include it in the house. And when they do that, they are putting a profit on it. They're adding margin onto it so they can cover the bills and paying the vendors and all those type of things. We do things a little different. What we do is we allow you to get things at cost. And we're talking about the outside items on the home. well, septic, grading, you only pay cost. And the really cool thing about it, and this is important, is that if you put it into your financing, any money that's left over at the end actually comes back to you. So that's why, and we do a lot of research, we come out to check your home, your property out, but the bottom line is it's always your money.
Perfect. So we actually do have an acronym for the word equity.
Awesome.
The first one's E, and it basically stands for eliminating your hard-earned dollars being spent on things that you don't need to spend it on. And if you wanted to touch a little bit on our included features.
Included features in our homes?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Included features in our homes, we have a couple different series, but our included features are things that our customers have told us over time that are important to them. For instance, a lot of builders will offer, say, a laminate countertop in their included features. We give our customer a choice, and one of the things that we did is we have our signature series, which includes things like granite and architectural shingles and a brick foundation all the way around. And how we came up with those included features were basically our customers told us the things that were important to them. And what's also neat on the other side is we have our classic series. And the classic series, and Lisa, you probably know this, you've seen the homes, they're the same homes. Structurally, they're the same homes. But based on a customer's budget, what we allow them to do is to add what's important to them so they can grow into their budget, yet still have one of the great homes that we can offer them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Both collections don't include things like crown molding because that's something you can do once you move into the home.
And that's part, like when you think of building equity into your home, we can do some pretty neat stuff. Like on decks and things of that nature, what we'll do is versus giving we can sell the customer a deck, we can provide them a deck, but we can actually work and partner with them so we can set it up so they can add that deck later when it can work into their budget a little better. And a simple little rule of thumb, what we do is the band board, which runs across the back of the home that you tie the deck into, we can install that. That way it's all flashed in with siding and all. And when you put your deck on later, you don't have to cut into the siding and that water gets down behind your, it's bad.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, absolutely. And the fact that all the products we are using our name brand products. We have Delta faucets, Aristocraft cabinets, Sherwin-Williams paint.
Faucets and the Mohawk flooring and all the different things, Train HVAC. The reason we use those programs it's not just to get a bounce as far as marketing or advertising, but the reason we choose high quality products is that our homes are in different locations. We only build on your lot. And by using these great products, what we do is minimize the amount of service issues we have, and that ties into our warranty program.
So the next thing that we have is quality custom home, a home that's going to last you for years. And we have an awesome warranty program.
And we are going to have Sierra explain our warranty program here at Value Build Homes.
Hey y'all, I'm Sierra. I'm a new home designer here with Value Build at our Statesville location, and today I'm going to be talking to you about our warranty process. Here at Value Build, we understand the importance of peace of mind when it comes to your home, and that's why we're proud to offer our 3-part comprehensive warranty. Part 1 is going to be your 1-year workmanship warranty. This is going to cover defects in your materials and workmanship for the first year. So things like carpentry, flooring finishes, paint, doors, trim, tile, and more. The second part is going to be your 2-year mechanical warranty. This is going to cover items such as your plumbing and electrical for the first 2 years. Part 3 is our 10-year structural warranty. This is going to protect those big ticket items and the bones of your home. These are things like your foundation, framing, subfloors, and more. Here at Value Build Homes, we don't believe in just building houses, we believe in building homes that last. And that's why when you choose Value Build, you're choosing peace of mind.
Now we use home buyer's warranty to back this as a third party, but we do all of our own warranty work. So even if it's at the 2-year whatever, we have a great service department that'll help coordinate and answer your questions so that we get that taken care of right.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have customers that call us 7, 8 years after they've moved into their home with any sort of questions that come up with their home. So You always know you have a team to back you up.
Yeah, we have real people too. We have a real neat system on how to get in touch with us. And whenever someone sends in a warranty claim, there's different components, right from senior management down. We take warranty that serious. We want to make sure that we can react, especially for something that needs immediate attention.
Absolutely. So that was Q for quality. Next we have U, which means you build on your land, which means there's no commissions to pay.
Right.
So when it comes to a home on the existing market, you have 6% that's paid by the buyer, which usually amounts to about $12,000. And that's based on like a home that's $200,000.
Right.
Next up is with Value Build Homes, there's no land improvement costs because you're actually taking care of it yourself. Whereas if you're looking at something in a community, usually those costs are built into the base price of the home.
And there's markup on there. I assure you there is. And I've been building now for about 33 years. And things like the well and septic, where you get them at cost with us, you're going to be paying almost up to like anywhere from 20 to 28% on top of the actual cost of that. And that, Lisa, that's what ties into that equity that we offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So that one example of a home that's $200,000, you end up saving $22,000.
Yeah.
We're looking at those commissions that need to be paid out on existing homes.
We love our customers. Our customers will call us back, and we actually reach out to them and ask them how it's going. And what happens when they get their house reappraised, they're in their home and it's there, they are ecstatic. I mean, we've had folks call with maybe $20,000, $30,000 of equity really quick because of our equity program. And we've had down at the beach, we had that one customer. It was an unbelievable number. And the bottom line is it came because of our program and how it's set up.
All right. The next letter is I for improving your land because you're adding value that it didn't have before.
Right. Yeah. And when you have a raw piece of land and a lot, which is really a builder term, but a piece of property where you're going to put your home, whenever you put your home on it and you improve the value of that land, your land and house together actually build value. And tying it in with the fact that all those equity items, the equity items, if you want to think about them in very easy terms, you got the home, which if you think of 3 buckets. I got 3 buckets here, right? You got the home, and then you've got the property, and then you've got the lot improvements. Those 3 buckets have to be filled. And of course, the first step there, and I think a lot of you have probably seen our seminar where we talk about buying power. And that's why buying power and knowing it up front is important, because when we fill those 3 buckets, we want to make sure we can build you a home that's going to improve your life and keep it under your budget.
Perfect. So next up is team and tools to help. First of all, you have your Value Build Homes team to help you.
Right.
So if you're like, hey, I'm going to call this guy to clear my land, what am I asking him?
Yeah, and it's the coaching along the way makes all the difference here. And right from the time when you're working with a new home designer, whether it's myself or Jillian Garner, who's here, and Danny Stone, and we've got folks all across the state, our job is not just to design and sell you a home. We're your coaches. If you ever go to Mount Everest, you ever see those guys, they're the little guys with beards, they're called Sherpas, right? And they carry your bags and they point you the way because unfortunately not all of us Americans are in good enough shape to get up there, so they got to carry our bags. We're your Sherpas. We carry you there, and by that teamwork, working together and helping you find, if you have someone, like if your uncle is a grader, you can use them and save a ton of money. But if you need somebody, we have different contractors that our customers have used in the past that we can provide for you so you can get the best price.
Absolutely, and that's such a great tool to use. Another thing is our free site evaluation.
Yep, that's great, and it's important. There's a couple different ways we do that too. If you already own your property and you come through and anybody, if you're when you're watching there, if you go to www.valuebuildhomes.com and jump online, our online specialists are that. They're not robots or anything like that, or these are folks that understand how it works, and their whole job is to find the right avenue to take you. And that is extremely important. You got to make sure that you know how to get there. As your team member, we're going to get you through myself as your new home designer. I'm showing you you know, not only how to design your house, but we're going through those different steps as far as design and pricing and all. You're stuck with me. I'm your Sherpa forever if you're working together with me. The whole idea is, you know, people ask me, they come in, and at least I'm not small tangent, but not a tangent. It ties into this. A lot of times folks, when they come into the models here in Sanford, they'll say, what makes you different? And I'll say, you know, there's a lot of great builders in North Carolina. There really are. And at least you know there are. There's a ton of them. We're with you the whole way. I'll be designing, working, coaching, sometimes patting you on the back saying you're doing a great job. Not all builders do that. And that intimacy makes a big difference. So, but that's what we're here to team with you and get you to the end so you can have that great home.
And that ties in perfectly into the last letter of equity. You are involved.
Yeah.
You know exactly how your home has been built.
Right.
Because you were there from the beginning.
You are a part. It ties into that team concept. We want you there every step of the way, not only in the design and getting things ready and picking colors, but while we're building your home, we want you there. It's your property. You're inviting us to come on your property to build your home. So how can we shut you out, right? And that happens. Some builders will close you up. But with different times you meet with the field managers and all and the division presidents on site. But one key thing, and it's pretty neat, Lise, is that after we get the cabinets and all in, what we do is we put a lockbox out there for the contractors. And the field manager will provide you the code. We want you in your home. We don't cover things up. We want you. We have integrity. You know, one of the things that we focus on most is helping our customers with integrity, and because we're all roll up your sleeves kind of folks here, and we want to be out there with you, and we want you to be in your house because we're their guests.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And that's kind of what's amazing. You and I, we both live in very old homes, historic homes, and if we go in the backyard and start digging around, who knows what we're going to come across.
Right, yeah.
But with you being involved from the beginning, you know, hey, this is where my water line is. This is where my electrical is. Yep. I know exactly where my well is. I know how old all my equipment is. So that's like quite amazing.
Lisa brought up a good point. And a lot of times folks will come in and say, do you live in a value built home? And I say, you know, in fact, I don't. But let me tell you a story. My wife and I, we've been married 40 years. We moved from the Wake Forest area. And we found a home to rent when we were coming down, and it was a cute home. I went down and checked it out, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and in fact, I called my wife and I said, hey, I found a place, and we can, you know, if you want to come down, she goes, you know what, we're going to be there for a year, don't worry about it, go ahead and get it. Well, all I can tell you is we ended up there, and it was built in 1930, Lise, 1930. Yep. All I can tell you is I never have nothing to do. Been there for 7 years, project every weekend. So if you need someone to provide you information on why you need to build a new home, come and see me.
Yeah, same here. I have a whole list of interesting things I've come across.
There's never a dull moment with an old home. Story on that, this is a true story. Redoing our bathroom, and we took the ceiling down, and we just happened to take part of it down. We were putting beadboard on it. And inside the wall, there was a stack that went up through, the plumbing stack. Up inside, it was separated. Who knows how it happened? It looked like they didn't glue it very well, whoever put it on. And all I can tell you is that's the kind of stuff when you buy an old home that you got to be careful of. Home inspectors wouldn't catch that. I had a home inspector look at it, didn't catch it, but with a new home, it's inspected the whole way through, not only by us, but by the county. And that makes a big difference.
Yeah, Dana has how many checklists?
Oh my God, we're the checklist kings and queens here. Everything we have, every phase of construction has a checklist. As you come in through our door, now you'll never feel like you're on a conveyor belt, but we do the same thing over and over because we're consistent and predictable when we want to focus on making sure we get it right the first time. But in the field, every phase has a checklist. Painting has a checklist. Checking the tops of the doors, making sure they're painted. Those little things, because those are the little things that become nagging later on and frustrating. And are we perfect, Lisa? No. But by using these checklists, it eliminates a lot of those concerns everybody has and provides a better experience.
Yeah. And one of the things we do a little bit different is the blue tape walk.
Yeah. A lot of builders, if you all bought from another builder before, you come in and say, I have blue tape here. Say, we'll pretend my remote is blue tape, right? And the builder will say, hey, here's the blue tape. Go around and mark anything you want to have touched up. We take a little bit different approach. There's 3 stages that we have as far as getting your home ready. And as we get toward the end, and this has nothing, we're getting the certificate of occupancy and all, but before you ever come for your walkthrough, the first person to walk through the home with the field manager is the division president. And they're doing it all the time anyway, but the house is clean. They're going to walk through and point out what they need to take care of. The second stage, and this is where we're really different. We have a quality inspector, Dana, and she is rigid as they come. And she's a great person. She's a nice person, but she's your set of eyes before you even come in. She will go through, make a detailed list for the field manager, walk it. If there's additional blue tape, everybody uses that blue tape. It's, I see it in my sleep sometimes.
Yeah.
She'll go through, and then the field manager will get the house ready. She'll come back in, and she has to walk it and sign it off like she was a customer. Once she signed it off, only then will we have the walkthrough with the customer. Now, if you come in and you notice something that we missed and or whatever, of course we're going to do it. But that's why we invite you to your house, because if you see something during construction, before you go home and toss and turn in bed and get nervous about it, reach out to your field manager, because our communication is important with us, and we would like to get it fixed up front. There's a lot of times, where builders are hard to get tracked, right? We have one thing that we do. It's religious. It's tracked by the owners of our company. And what we do is on every Friday, the minimum communication you'll have with the field manager will be, this is what happened this week by email. This is what's happening next week. Now you have texting and email and phones the whole time, but that way you can keep track of the home all the way through in case you're on vacation, or, I just was on vacation a little bit and enjoyed that and didn't get a suntan. But it was warm enough. But anyway, that's but that way, that communication is the key. Communication issues are the reason why builders in any company typically have service issues.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's our whole equity process and all the benefits behind it. What are some of the next steps for anyone that's listening today?
That's a great question. So what I would first do, and we if you haven't already been to the models, I would first go to our website. And if you're not in the Sanford area, you got to remember, we got a brand new model in Statesville too. It's beautiful. It's right on the main road on 40. Jennifer, Sierra are out there. It's kicking, man. It's looking great. Over in Sanford, where we are right now, is our main office. But go onto our website and go ahead, jump on and chat with one of our onlines. They will give you the direction. They will coach you to the next step. Even if it's a simple question about, what do you guys do? We're a stick-built home builder, which is a builder's term, but we build from ground up. We're not modular or manufactured, and you have the ability to customize. Mm-hmm. Because earlier, Lisa, I mentioned the homeowner equity program. Yep. Well, the second step, there's 3 reasons why people choose us. The second is we can take any of our floor plans and we can make adjustments. Doesn't mean you need to change millions of things, right? That's our job, is to try to identify what you're going to do, and that comes in our values call, which we're going to have a great seminar at some point in the future. We dig into your have-to-haves. Definition of have-to-have, Lisa, really simple. If it's not there, it's the wrong house.
Yes.
The third thing is we've got that step-by-step process that we just talked about before. Those 3 things together bring value. Go ahead, jump online. Come to see us at the models here in Sanford. Go online. You can get the address, 3015 Jefferson Davis Highway. And the one in Statesville, right on 40. Can't miss it. It's got a big sign. Come out and see us. It's a step-by-step process, and even if we don't build with you, it's good to get out and see all your options.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate you.
Lisa, had a lot of fun, as always.
Yeah.
And check us out on Facebook. We have lots of great seminars coming up, too.
Thank you.